All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where in the world that you are tuning in to this Project 1 Million Nigeria, this live webinar presentation we're doing for individuals across the world to know exactly what that Project 1 Million entails. And ladies and gentlemen, before I go any further, let me just introduce myself and let you know my name is Shingai Gurira, and I am a Ruby consultant in this amazing company of Organo Gold. And I reside here in sunny South Florida, not too sunny at the moment, but normally very, very sunny here in South Florida, USA. And it is my privilege to be able to introduce to you our featured speaker this morning, afternoon, or evening. I know for Nigeria, it happens to be afternoon. So ladies and gentlemen, I count it a privilege and a pleasure, and really I'm humbled to be able to introduce this individual who is absolutely near and dear to my heart. And I say humbled because her organization exceeds that of 10,000 individuals across the globe. So she could have chosen any one of those other 9,999 to choose from, and I was one that she chose and asked to present or asked to host and introduce her to the line. So I am honored to do that, ladies and gentlemen. The individual I speak of is what we call a diamond consultant. What that means is her organization does a minimum of 200,000 US dollars to a penny shy of $500,000 US dollars every calendar month, ladies and gentlemen. That is no small feat. In fact, as a diamond consultant, she is one of just 500 individuals to accomplish that level. And that means less than 1% in the company, and even more so in the industry of network marketing. So ladies and gentlemen, she as a single female is even in a smaller group who has accomplished this goal. That's why I consider her my shiro. She is also recently a newly minted international author. She is one of the most sought after master trainers in our company. She could literally be anywhere in the world right now, but she is with us to be able to present this information. So I count it a privilege that we're able to hear from this amazing leading lady and woman who wins. Ladies and gentlemen, she wears a ring that indicates that she has earned a minimum of $250,000 to a penny shy of $500,000 in just the last 12 calendar months. And we know that is going to the next level as we speak. So allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to some and present to others someone whose mission, whose focus, whose vision right now is to position no less than 100 families in Nigeria in 2014 to earn a minimum of 6 figures. And this is being done as we speak. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to step out of the way of greatness, introduce to some and present to others my shiro, my coach, my mentor, my emulation, the person I am emulating each and every day. This is none other than Diamond Going Black Diamond, Taurea Vision Avant. Miss Avant, have you been able to join us on the line?
Yes, Miss Gurira. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Please take it away.
Well, thank you so much. I'm actually sitting here messing with my phone because I want to make sure that I can send out the message to everyone to join us live on this webinar. So let me send this out real quick. I know that some people are having difficulties joining us, so let me just make sure. Okay.
Awesome.
All right, all right. Here we go. All right, so we are getting started. I definitely want to welcome everybody. This is a live presentation that we're doing here, and I'm going to go ahead and mute you out, Ms. Gurira, and as well as just kind of hide you, but we'll be bringing you back on in just a few short minutes. in regards to talking about what's taking place right now in Nigeria. And for everybody that's dialing on, we want to congratulate you and welcome you, as this is definitely a time of celebration. We're extremely excited about what's taking place. Thousands of families right now are taking action with getting started. And so on today, we're going to actually be going through the entire presentation. And you'll be able to utilize this. You know, you can send this link to any and everybody that wants to see more about the opportunity. And, you know, Miss Gurira said some amazing things about me. But, guys, you know, I'm excited about what's taking place within her organization as well. Currently, right now, she's got two major strong legs of business that are growing over in Nigeria, and she's going to talk a little bit later on about that activity that's taking place and how they're actually growing at the rate that they're growing. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with the presentation, so I'll need to actually share my screen. And so I'm going to share my screen right now so you guys can see what it is that I see. Awesome. All right, and one other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure everybody, hold on. Invite all my circles to check out what's going on. All right, awesome. Okay, so the name of our company is Organo Gold, and our slogan is bringing the treasures of the earth to the people of the world. We like to say it's easy, it's simple, it's coffee. Guys, and when we first got started with this business, we started with a black, latte, and mocha. We've expanded since then. We have so many other flavors, and I'll show you an array of all the flavors that we have. This is the right business, and it's the right time. And the reason why it's the right business is because what we have done is something that is absolutely revolutionary. We've tapped into 4 fast-growing, recession-proof industries, which has allowed us to become one of the fastest-growing momentum companies in the world. The first industry is the internet industry. And guys, what's so exciting about Organo Gold is that when you get started with your business, you're actually given your very own state-of-the-art e-commerce website where people can go, you know, all over the world and purchase your product and have it shipped to them. Okay, and guys, so I want you to understand, once you get started, you get your e-commerce website immediately. And so we have leaders currently right now that are already distributors of the company. I'm going to try to expand this. I don't know how to do it, but hold on one sec, because I want to make sure you can see the full view. But guys, we have current leaders that are a part of our company right now that have absolutely been able to capitalize on having their very own online store here in Organo Gold. Now, the second industry is this industry. And guys, if you're anything like me, you're definitely a person that's searching to be able to have your own time freedom, to be able to do the things that you want to do. And that's what Organo Gold has done for my family, for Ms. Gurira's family, and a lot of the other leaders that are part of this organization. We've been able to position ourselves with this industry, the home-based business industry, and literally help thousands and thousands of families stretching all across the world. In fact, I found out that 70% of most people would love to be able to work from home, and now you're giving them a true opportunity on how they can do that. The health and wellness industry is also a major industry. In fact, I'm going to turn it back to my screen, so I want you guys to see a book that I've been reading right here, this book called The Wellness Revolution. The Wellness Revolution. This gentleman's name is Paul Zane Pilzer. Paul Zane Pilzer is a world economist, and he wrote this book. He said that the health and wellness industry is on the verge of changing our lives as much as did the automobile and the personal computer. And so it definitely makes sense to position ourselves in this industry. And he also stated that the health and wellness industry will create more millionaires through distribution, and that's what we are in. We're in a distribution type of business, and Organo Gold is definitely paving the way to create more millionaires in this industry than ever before. The next industry is the coffee industry, and what's so exciting about the coffee industry, guys, is that it's a big industry to be a part of. And I know a lot of my brothers and my sisters can truly understand the dynamics and how incredible right now coffee is for the world. just so you can get some facts on the coffee industry, coffee is not a luxury. It's a part of daily life. It's one of the world's most consumed beverages. In fact, it's the #2 traded commodity in the world next to oil. It is the #2 consumed beverage in the world next to water. More than 80% of people over the age of 18 consume coffee. Guys, we're talking about millions and millions and millions of people willing to spend $4 for a cup of coffee. Now, to kind of give you an equivalent of what we're talking about, that's in American dollars, okay? And so we're talking about individuals that are spending anywhere between, 500 to 600 naira for a cup of coffee. And that's just known, okay? A lot of people are doing that all over the place, all right? So now we want to talk about the coffee opportunity. We have Starbucks, McDonald's, Burger King, Dunkin' Donuts here in the United States. These are companies very well known here. Nestle, that has the Nescafe. I know that that's a strong brand in Nigeria. Well, guys, it's all because of a company by the name of Starbucks that really made it socially acceptable for people to pay multiple dollars for a cup of coffee. Now, because of their vision that they had in Starbucks, they've revolutionized the coffee industry, and because of that, we're able to take advantage of all the great things that are taking place in the coffee industry. So it's definitely a blessing, and it's these coffee companies that have allowed Organo Gold to absolutely grow at the rate that it's growing. But what really sets us apart is the fact that now we can offer millions of coffee drinkers a better coffee and earn money every time they drink it. Now, a lot of people ask me this. They say, Taurea, what actually makes Organo Gold a better choice? And my answer to that is the fact that we have this exclusive, powerful ingredient infused into our coffee. It has more than 2,000 years of history, originally reserved for royalty, regarded by the Chinese as the miraculous king of herbs. It is featured in the American Herbal Pharmacopoeia list as the #1 herb in the world. I've actually gone and, guys, what I tell a lot of people is a lot of times I get people that want to know, information about, Ganoderma. And I say, well, what you want to do is definitely do your research if you want to know more about it. But I went on a website, livestrong.com, and I did some research on Ganoderma. As you can see, they're talking about Ganoderma on Livestrong. There's another website that's called lifeextension.com that also talks about Ganoderma Lucidum. And so if you're going to do some research on Ganoderma, that is where I'd recommend. But guys, I can tell you this, I've been drinking this coffee now for well over almost 4 years now, and I just feel absolutely amazing being able to consume this amazing herb. And so they have 10 different magazine articles talking about our Ganoderma. Now, really what sets us apart, because this is the thing, a lot of people are now starting to, take notice to what's taking place, and it's all because of our company here in Organo Gold. But one thing that we learned we had a big event that just recently took place. We learned that our Ganoderma is 100% organically grown. We already knew that, but we also have the most potent form of Ganoderma ever found right here on the earth. We have done extensive research to make sure that when you're consuming our coffee, that you're getting all the Ganoderma that you possibly can. And so we learned more about it, but this is just one thing where they're talking about the Ganoderma and what it does on this website, lifeextension.com. And I'm not going to read it, but I definitely recommend that you want to do your research. And what I'll do is I'll make these links available at the bottom of this video on our YouTube channel. Okay? And so anyways, going back to where we were at, that's what sets us apart. Also, on top of that, our company has given us major certifications. We are Good Manufactured Practice certified. We are Halal and Kosher certified. We're United States Department of Agriculture organically certified. Guys, these certifications mean that there are several companies who are noticing what it is that we are doing, and they are putting their stamp of approval. These are not certifications that are easy to come by. You have to be doing the right thing in order to get these. Also, we have a $250 million Gano Herb Industrial Herb Park that is being built right now. We will have the largest facility in the world. And so it is definitely important that you understand the great benefits of why you want to be a part of a company that is changing not just financial lives, but health lives. Now, here's some of the products that we have. Black latte, we have the cafe mocha, hot chocolate, king of coffee, green tea, and cafe supreme. These are all different flavors. They have all different tastes, but I'm telling you that these are some of the best products that you will ever find in the world. My favorite happens to be the cafe latte as well as the cafe supreme. Now, I also want to talk about our leadership. One thing that really got me excited about our company, Organo Gold, was the fact that we have the best leadership in the world. When you look at Mr. Bernard Chua, who is our CEO and founder, absolutely dedicated to our success. This gentleman already was a multi-millionaire before starting the company Organo Gold. I want you to understand that his family is taken care of. His children's children are taken care of. But because of his humble spirit, because of his spirit of wanting to help more people, he decided to start the company Organo Gold. He got in contact with Mr. Shane Moran, the co-founder as well as global master distributor of the company. Mr. Shane Moran is out of Canada, where our company officially first launched. We officially first launched in Canada. Mr. Shane Moran has sold more coffee than any distributor in the world in any kind of industry. He has sold more healthy coffee than anybody, regardless of if it's an Organo Gold or not. And then Mr. Holton Buggs, our Executive Vice President of International Sales and Marketing, came into the business. Now, what I want you to understand about Mr. Shane Moran and Mr. Holton Buggs is that not only do they run the company, but they are also distributors in the company. When Mr. Holton Buggs came into our company in 2009, he grew the company by over 90%. And by doing that, the leaders, our leaders, Mr. Chua and Mr. Moran, offered him the position of Executive Vice President. These three gentlemen have led our company to becoming the fastest growing company in the world. We will become a $10 billion company because of their visionary and experienced leadership. All three gentlemen are responsible for helping thousands of families all over the world to be able to capitalize on this industry and being able to become millionaires in the industry of network marketing. Also, on top of that, our company has a strategic collaboration with the Napoleon Hill Foundation. I'm going to show you, I actually have one of the books in my hand right here. This is the Napoleon Hill book right here that you can find, which has the OG logo on it. And it's exciting because our company has partnered with the company that has the #2 sold self-help book in the entire world. Guys, this book is responsible for more millionaires being made. In fact, if you talk to a millionaire, they will tell you they've probably read this book multiple times. And so that's what's exciting about what it is that we're doing here, because also we're working on helping people to become better. And that right there, that lays heavy on my heart. Because there are a lot of people that get started with Organo Gold, and maybe, you know, they don't necessarily get in just for the money, but they also want to get in for the personal development that comes along with it. Now, before I actually go into more, I also want to introduce our Greg Norman, Global Brand Ambassador of Organo Gold's Next Wave. Guys, Greg Norman, who is a world-known golfer, he actually partnered with Organo Gold and has become a major factor in what it is that we're doing here. We're absolutely excited about him being a distributor with our company, which definitely has allowed us to take our business to another level. Now I'm going to talk about compensation, but before I do, I'm going to go back to the young lady that you guys heard at the beginning of this presentation. This young lady, her name is Shingai Gurira, and she is a Ruby consultant here in the business. Now I want you to understand that as a Ruby in this company, she has been able to do some tremendous things before even launching in Nigeria. Okay, before even launching in Nigeria, it's been an exciting journey to be able to work with her, and we're just talking about all the great things that are to take place. Now, as a Ruby consultant, her organization starts at $40,000 $40,000, which is 6.8 million naira. She does 6.8 million naira all the way up to every single month 13.6 million naira. So 6.8 million naira up to 13.6 million naira every single month. That is what her organization does. And of course, that is her in the middle beside our crown diamond, David Imonitie, as well as our executive vice president of sales, Holton Buggs. And so I'm going to bring her back on the line because I definitely want her to share some of the great things that are taking place within our company. This young lady is leading 2 leaders over in Nigeria right now who have had some tremendous amount of success. So let me take the screen share off, and I'm going to bring her back up just to share, you know, what's taking place in the company. So let me unmute you, my dear. 1 second. Okay, I think I got you. Okay, maybe not. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know. Okay, there you go. You're now unmuted. So Miss Gurira, if you could, please take it away.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Avant, for even allowing me time on this webinar to share. And I am super excited for all the amazing things that are taking place in Nigeria as we speak, starting with, as you mentioned, 2 individuals in 2 separate legs of business as part of our organization, just doing some amazing things. They happen to share the same name, which is ironic, but it's something that started actually for the first one in March of this year. His name is actually, I'll say the full name, Oluyemi Victor Oluwasegun. And he actually lives here in South Florida with us, but and has his beautiful wife, Yetunde, and their 2 lovely sons here, and made the sacrifice to leave in, I'd say, mid to late March of this year to start building from scratch, knowing what was about to take place in Nigeria with the launch. Started building from scratch his organization, which is just under 200 business partners so far, and we haven't even fully fledged launch, as you know. So it is really exciting to see this taking place. Yes, there he is with his beautiful wife, Yetunde, my sister from the motherland. And I always refer to him as my brother from the motherland. And he really just did this by plugging into the system and doing the work, doing the activities, meeting with people one-on-one, meeting with people in what we call our coffee and jazz mixers, and just sharing the information, sharing from his heart, doing presentations and meetings and events across the several states that he's building, and I believe he's in 10 different states right now in Nigeria, and that is what has created the amazing success that he has seen thus far. We know Diamond is done for this man within that first full month of Nigeria being launched and beyond. I would say Diamond is a minimum for this individual. And then we have the other individual who also, and his full name being Jekoyemi, and last name Onikoyi. This individual is also doing some amazing, amazing things. He having just started a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks prior to, there he is with his team. There he is with our crown diamond, Mr. David Imonitie, at an event that just took place this past Saturday. And that larger picture is what you can see on the Launch of Africa website as one of the key leaders in Nigeria. And that is definitely a title he deserves, because in just a few short weeks, his organization is nearly 70 individuals and growing by the day. As we speak, he was actually trying to call me to conduct a 3-way call with some people that he's presenting to right now. So I asked him to go ahead and log on, since I couldn't take the call, so they could actually be a part of this live webinar. So hopefully they're on. but this is an individual who is working tirelessly as well, doing these three-way calls with me on a consistent basis to speak to his business prospects and new business partners, doing trainings, doing one-on-ones. He's attending everything, all the meetings, all the events. In fact, Yemi and Yemi have met several times at these different events, and he's bringing on a tremendous team of individuals, some of which you see in that picture, and one in particular who definitely deserves mention, Donna Aja. She is one who is also building very strongly within his organization, and we can see diamond being done for both these individuals within the first full month of Organo Gold being launched in Nigeria. So it's really exciting because we are just getting started. These individuals are just getting started without product, without all the tools that we are able to have and benefit from here in the U.S., and yet they are getting this done. So I am so excited for both of these individuals and all of their team, as well as just proud of them. That's the best way I can put it. I'm very proud of both of them, and I just, the future for them is so bright. As I always say, the best is absolutely yet to come for these individuals and their teams, and the sky is the limit, because we know that with their hard work, their dedication, their commitment to being plugged into the system, and their willingness to stick and stay and do what's necessary, that there's no end in sight for these individuals. So with that, Ms. Avant, I'll turn it back over to you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Gurira. We appreciate you, and definitely excited about the great things that are taking place within your organization. Congratulations to both of the Yemis, as well as Donna Diva and everybody else that's currently growing in that organization. We absolutely, as Ms. Gurira said, diamond is done. And what I want to do is I also want to show you just a couple of other leaders. I wasn't able to get everybody, all of our leaders, to participate in this, but I do have some additional leaders just so you can see, what's been taking place. Of course, we just heard from Jeko Yemi Onikoyi, and we also have Ademola Ajayi, and you can see him with his team, as well as with Diamond, Mr. Bill Thompson, as well as Diamond, Mr. I just had a blank thing, but one of our Diamond consultants over in Nigeria that are just doing some tremendous things right now in the company, as well as Sunday Orobosa Ekosu. And this is him with his organization right now. This is him with the blue shirt as well as with the blue tie, building a tremendous organization over in Nigeria. And we have more leaders. And what I want to also do is show you just some pictures of some of the events that have already been taking place in the past. And so this is Mr. David Imonitie, and it looks like he's with some of Sunday's organization right here. This is one of the Super Saturday trainings that we recently just had. And so you can see we have a lot of individuals. The gentleman right there with his arm up, that is none other than, of course, our Dr. Ibrahim, who is growing a massive organization as well. And this is Abi Ikiola, and so I had the brain tied up, but Abi Ikiola, who is a diamond consultant, blue diamond consultant in our company. He was the first diamond in the entire company, also a Nigerian native as well. As you can see, there is Yemi over with our diamond consultant, Ramon Fulcher, who is definitely building major organizations right now. As you can see, we have just a lot of great things taking place. Yemi definitely made sure he capitalized on the moment and took a lot of pictures, and as well as with Ademola, and so congratulations on that. That right there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think that, or that's her sister, Miss Donna Diva. I can't remember. I know that Miss Shingai Gurira was telling me, but I know this is definitely some of Yemi's organization as well. Here's more pictures of the events, and Mr. David Imonitie looking like he is sweating, but definitely working it looks like effortlessly when he's up there on the stage. This is where another event was taking place, and so we definitely, as you can see, and I believe this gentleman is definitely a world-known athlete, soccer player or football player in Nigeria. He just joined with us in Organo Gold, and so these are just more pictures that we have available so that you can see all the great things. This is Victory Yemi Olewashegun over here. It's not our other Yemi that's doing great things with our Crown Diamond, David Imonitie. This gentleman in the black shirt is our Blue Diamond, Mr. Edward Hart Mentor, who is geared to come back to Nigeria very soon, within the next couple of weeks. He's got big events that are going to be taking place out there as well. And here you go, Dr. Ibrahim with a couple of his organization in their location where they're going to be doing mixers and meetings. And here we go, another presentation right now, another group shot of our soon-to-be diamond as well, Yemi, that is doing some tremendous things, Onikoyi. And here we go. Let me see if we have any more pictures. I think that is all the pictures that we have for now. But that is just some of the pictures of, you know, the events that have taken place thus far in Nigeria. And so as you can see, we're definitely building there. This is definitely a time where you want to get yourself positioned in the company. A lot of people are, you know, not really understanding everything. But what I will tell you is this, that it takes vision. It's going to take vision right now in order to make a decision and build the way some of our leaders are building. And so I want to definitely congratulate those leaders who are doing that. And I tell you, those are going to be the leaders who are going to have the stories that are going to be the ones to inspire individuals and truly, truly, truly become the first diamonds in Nigeria. Now, in Organo Gold, our company pays us 7 different ways. We actually get paid 7 different ways to be a part of this company, okay? 7 different ways. And so with that, I'm going to, hold on, I have somebody that's saying they can't see the link, but I just want to make sure, because all right, we get paid 7 different ways here in Organo Gold, and so I'm going to go through those different ways that we get paid, and I want you to just understand that you may not understand every single thing about how we get paid, but just know that it's a product that's coffee. That's our major product. That's a healthy version of coffee that is healed, that's doing some great healings, that has people taking, that has people feeling better, that has people being able to do things that they were not able to do before, and we get paid for introducing this product to the marketplace. Now, the first way we get paid is retail sales, okay? Retail sales allows us to earn a minimum of 50% profit all the way up to 500% profit. We have individuals who actually sell the coffee by the box or sell it by the cup. Retail allows you to make right now money. So as soon as you sell the coffee, you keep the profits, and then you take that money that it costs for the product and reinvest back into your business. We have individuals that are doing tremendous, but what we want you to do is to set a goal of getting at least 10 customers. 10 customers. Our fast track bonus is a referral bonus. What happens is that you're going to be able to start sending people to this presentation. Okay, we're going to make this link available so that you can send it to any and everybody that you know. We have live events taking place in Nigeria as we speak, and so you'll be able to send people to the events. You can do coffee and jazz mixers, as you've seen some of our leaders already doing. Okay, you can be able to plug into what is taking place, and then when anybody buys a coffee, then you will get paid a referral bonus known as the fast track bonus up to 12,000 Naira for every promotional builder pack sold. Now, the next thing is called the dual team. Now, what we have found in this industry is that the average person can find at least two people to be in their business or support it. 2 to 3 people, okay? 2 to 3 people to be in their business or support it. But some of the leaders that we talked about on today have done way more than finding 2 people. However, in this business, you are only given 2 legs of business, a business on your left and a business on your right. So left and right. And what happens is that everybody that you put into the business falls below the next person. That is why I have explained that timing and positioning is everything. Timing and positioning is everything. You want to get yourself in now so that you can be placed above the next person that comes into the business. However, if you only do 2, that means you only bring 2 people into the business. We're talking about that 2 people duplicating over a period of time. So you start off with 2 people, which turns into 4 people, which turns into 8 people, and all you did was get 2. When we fast forward it to the 12th month, you now have 4,096 business partners in your organization. 4,096. Now, on average, most of our business partners get started with the silver or the gold pack. With the silver or the gold pack. But I'm just going to show you that if they only bought 3 boxes of coffee, what that would equate to. So, in the company, you would actually get 4,096 people, and if you multiply that by 50, that is 204,000 in commissionable volume. Okay? 204,000. Now, the company is going to pay you up to 20% of that 200,000. Well, when we calculate that in American dollars, that equates to $40,000 per month that you can get paid on the dual team. Up to $40,000 per month if you went and got 2 people and showed them how to do the same thing. So $40,000 a month translated into Naira is 6.8 million Naira. 6,800,000 Naira that you can get paid up to if you just got 2 and showed everybody how to do the same thing. However, on our dual team bonus, so that our company does not go out of business, we also have specific caps, okay? So I'm going to go back to the presentation that we made because I actually did translate those so that you can actually see what you get paid on that Naira. So if you become a bronze pack distributor, you get into the business and you become a bronze pack distributor, your cap is going to be up to 10%, up to 85,000 Naira that you can get paid per week. When you become a supervisor in the business, you now increase your pay from up to 10% up to 170,000 Naira. As a consultant, that means you have come in on the silver pack. You can now earn up to 15%, up to 255,000 Naira per week. When you get in the gold pack, which is our founders pack, which I can tell you this, if you're looking to go diamond, you want to be finding more people to become a part of the founders pack. That is 20% up to 425,000 Naira per week. As a sapphire consultant in the business, where you want to go sapphire in the business, and we actually have a training that we did where we went over how you can go sapphire in your very first month of business. I know we've got a lot of leaders that are on that want to go sapphire, that will go sapphire. And so if you want to know how you can go sapphire, you want to go back to that previous training so that you can learn that information. But as a sapphire, you can earn up to 20%, up to 850,000 Naira per week. As a Ruby consultant, and you just heard from Ruby consultant Gurira, you can earn up to 20%, up to 1,700,000 Naira per week. As an emerald, up to 20%, up to 2,550,000 Naira per week. And as a diamond consultant, you can earn up to 20%, up to 3,400,000 Naira per week. Now we have elite levels of leadership. We have blue diamond, black diamond, crown diamond, and crown ambassador. But we didn't include those caps on here. For more information down the line, you can get that. But we first want to focus on sapphire up to diamond consultant. As you can see, just on the dual team, there's a lot of income to be made. But that's not where it stops. See, we also get a uni-level monthly bonus, as well as a uni-level matching bonus, a leadership bonus, as well as a quarterly paid global pool bonus. See, the great thing about being in Nigeria is that even in Nigeria, when you become a Ruby consultant, you also get paid a percentage of the worldwide sales. I believe as a company, Organo Gold will expand to over 100 plus countries within the next couple of years. 100 plus countries. Organo Gold will be the fastest company to a $10 billion company. $10 billion. And so that means when you become a Ruby consultant, you also get to share in a percentage of that $10 billion. Now, how do you get started? You want to join by registering as an Organo Gold independent distributor by purchasing a business entry kit. Right now, that is all that we're able to do. But you want to go ahead and get that done right now. Included in the business kit, you're going to get back office access for 12 months in your own personalized replicated website. You're going to get a binder, brochures and applications, variety of samples of coffee, and access to wholesale purchases. Right now, what you want to be doing is, because the company is preparing, they have shipped millions of naira worth of coffee over to Nigeria. So any day now, that product is going to be released, and you're going to be able to get upgraded to one of our product packs. And so what I would recommend, as all of our leaders have done that you've seen, and those pictures of people, they have all gotten started in an entry kit. So get started in your business entry kit today so that you can get yourself positioned. Because what happens is when these product packs are now available and we can upgrade, volume is going to fall below you. Volume, which means dollars, money, naira, is going to fall below you because you position yourself now. Now, the 3 promotional builder packs that you can choose from starts with the bronze pack. In the bronze pack, you're going to get, as you can see, 2 boxes of latte, 2 boxes of black. You're going to get 1 cafe mocha, 1 green tea, and 1 hot chocolate. Based on the demand for the product, if you come in on a bronze pack, you will sell out of this bronze pack probably within the first hour of getting it. Do not position yourself in the bronze pack if you truly plan on building a big business. Also, in the bronze pack, you only get paid up to 10%, as you saw previously, up to 10%, up to 85,000 naira per week. Okay, so remember that, 85,000 naira per week when you come in on the bronze pack. And the cost of the bronze pack is 24,000 naira. The silver pack increases your product supply. You're now going to get 5 black coffees, 5 cafe mochas, 5 cafe lattes, 4 hot chocolates, and 4 green teas. You're also going to increase your pay up to 15%, and you can earn, as you can see, up to 255,000 naira per week. That increases your pay, and you're now giving yourself more product to get into the marketplace. However, the way that I came into the business, the way that Ms. Gurira came into the business, the way that a lot of our leaders, Mr. Ikosu, the way that Mr. Adimola, the way that Mr. Onikoyi and his organization are coming into the business are the gold pack, because they have vision. See, they already visualize that there's going to be a large organization forming within their group. They already know that there's going to be a lot of coffee sold. See, they already know that they're going to be positioning themselves with the fastest growing momentum company in the world, and so it definitely makes sense to have enough product to sip, that means to drink, enough product to sell, enough product to supply to their business partners, and enough product to sample. Now, with that, you're going to get 15 black coffees, 15 mochas, 15 black coffees. You're going to get 12 mochas. You're going to get 12 cafe lattes. You're going to get 10 hot chocolates, as well as 10 green teas. You get all of that product in your gold pack. The cost of that is 200,000 naira. The gold pack is also what we are calling the founder's pack. And as a founder of Organo Gold in Nigeria, you're now able to earn up to 20% to 425,000 naira per week. You tell me which of the product pack is better. Our mission is to become the most admired corporation in the world. The most admired corporation in the world. And when we do that, we're going to be capturing as well as 1% of the world's coffee market. We want to bring the treasures of the earth to the people of the world. 1% of the world's coffee market represents $662 million, that is US dollars, in coffee sales every single month. To give you an idea of what that is in Naira, that is 112,540,000,000 Naira every single month. The company will do a 50-50 split. So that means 56,270,000,000 Naira will go back into the marketplace. You get to get a percentage of that. You just have to decide when are you going to get that percentage. Okay, and so you want to make sure that you definitely get yourself positioned. You are invited to be a part of the world of Organo Gold. And I also want to talk about just a couple of other things before we finish out. Now, going diamond in this business is extremely important. We want to identify who in this business can go diamond by October. The reason is because in October, we have one of the world's biggest international conventions that are taking place here in the United States of America. It is our international convention, and as a leader, you want to start preparing yourself, even in Nigeria, to be here. We're going to have leaders traveling in from Europe, Asia, Africa, and other points of the world. And so you also want to position yourself. But if you want to know how to be recognized as a diamond consultant in Organo Gold, the first thing that you want to do is go 2020 now. That means to personally enroll 40 people in the business. 40 people that become a part of your business. How do you do that? Well, you want to introduce them to the business by sending them to this presentation. You can send them to one of our live events that are taking place, and I'm going to show you a website that updates you on where you can find out on what's taking place in Nigeria. You want to get them on our website. You want to get them in front of the leadership, and you want to enroll. That means get 40 applications that you put into the system. The next thing you want to do is break a total of 15 sapphires in your organization. 15 sapphires. And remember, if you want to know how to go sapphire, that means you need to check out the previous training that we did. You want 15 people to go sapphire in your organization. You want to do 4 CJMs per day. A CJM stands for Coffee Jazz Mixer. And if you want to do that, if you want to do your 4 CJMs, you're showing the presentation 4 times per day to groups of individuals. You can use our online presentations. You can, once you become a distributor, you get access to the back office. You can download the presentation that you saw right here, this presentation. You can download this and use this to show to people, but you want to be doing 4 per day. Then you want to have 15 people, which will be your sapphires, that are showing the presentation 6 times per week, at least 6 times. So you want to identify, on top of you doing the presentation, additional 15 people out of the 40 that you brought in that will be showing the plan 6 times per week. You want to work on personal self-development. These are some of the audios that I recommend that have been instrumental in changing my life as becoming a diamond in this business, and I believe that they will help you as well. So your first year of network marketing, the Cash Cow CD by our Executive Vice President of Sales, Holton Buggs, Conceive, Believe, Achieve by our Crown Diamond, David Imonitier, Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol, and The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. If you were to get anything first, the first thing that you want to be able to try to get your hands on is the Cash Cow CD by Holton Buggs. This is an absolutely amazing training. Now, a couple of websites to reference are the Launch of Nigeria. Okay, let me show you what that looks like so that you can see what we've been able to do here. Launchofnigeria.com. We're going to update it frequently as well. If you go here, you will be able to see on here we have a list of events. And so these are the different events that are taking place. Of course, Ikeja, the capital of Lagos, this is where the weekly meetings are taking place in Ikeja. We also have Lagos meeting on Victory Island. On Saturday, we have a meeting with our Crown Diamond, David Imonitier, and this is going to be in Abuja. And so if you're in Abuja, you want to get to this event and you want to bring 100 people with you. This is not a time to be lazy in inviting. You want to be inviting as many people that you possibly can. I guarantee you this, that whoever you have on your list to invite to these opportunities is on somebody else's list as well. You also have this website, ogshow.com, which shows the presentation. This is our Organo Gold website, ogshow.com. You go here and you're able to see information about our company. We also have oguniversity.com, where you definitely want to make sure that you join this particular website. Once you become a distributor in the company, you can join this and add yourself to the community that we have here, and you can learn about all the great things that are taking place. They have events, we have videos, all types of great stuff that's taking place in the company. So oguniversity.com is definitely a website that you want to check out, okay, and become a part of. Now, I also want to show you just, our leaders, our leader, Mr. David Imonitier. David Imonitier is our Crown Diamond leader, and I know that this is his site, and you can check out some stuff of him, as well as Mr. Edward Hartley.com. We also have a website that you can check out with Mr. Holton Bugs, and I don't know if this is the website. I think it's Holton Bugs, where you can see information about him and how our Executive Vice President of Sales actually got started in the company and made a decision to be a part of this company and what it has done for him as well as his family. There's more sites, guys, that we can definitely reference, and what I'll do is I'll make those sites available for you at the below the link here on this training. So below here in this YouTube video, you'll be able to see all the links. But as stated again, you are definitely invited to be a part of the Organo Gold experience. I would not wait. Had somebody that said, I want to wait until I learn everything about the company, and I promise you that is not how you want to build in this business. You want to get yourself started now, so you can capitalize on the greatness, on the things that are taking place, all the families that are about to be changed in financial regard, in health regard, in spiritual regard. This company is definitely doing something that I've never seen in my entire life. And so with that said, I definitely want to thank Ms. Shingai Gurira for doing an amazing job hosting as well as sharing with us some of the great things that are taking place within her organization. And we invite you again to be a part of our company. Good day, good morning, good evening, and God bless. Bye-bye.